morning and welcome again to another Making a Mondays Matter. It is another Monday morning. For many, it is the ushering in of a new reality, a new way of doing things, maybe for the short term, maybe for a little bit longer. But for us here in Barbados, and I'm sure in many other parts of the world, things that we normally took for granted, things that we did as a matter of course, are now being questioned. I know for quite a few folks, especially this weekend, your normal weekend lives were curtailed as you were being asked to keep your social distance. Those of us who go to church regularly on a Sunday, some persons haven't missed a Sunday service without reason for many a month. And yesterday you were being asked to stay away from church after many years of being told to encourage others to come to church. It is an interesting and a different dynamic. And for persons like myself, and I'm sure many others watching this recording a little bit later, this morning you got up and you wondered what were you going to do with yourself. For those of us who often start a week in the gym, many gyms are being closed. You're being asked to stay away from places such as gyms. So what do you do? Do you stay at home and worry about the things that you have no control over? I dare say don't. Don't worry about what you cannot control. Stick with what you can do. So what can you do with this extra time that you now have in your hands? I'm a personal development coach. I'm a business coach. So I would encourage persons, now that you have some additional time at home, look at developing yourself, because what we are going through is not going to last forever. And coming out of the next end, let us be as prepared as we can be to take advantage of whatever comes before us. So if you have been putting aside some additional studying or reading, I encourage you to get back into it. Yeah, get that self-help book, get that even novel that you may have been putting aside, and get reading. Maybe it's that course that you have been toying with for a while. There are many, many online courses and online certifications, especially for many of you in the various aspects of your work, different certifications that you can do. Many of them are not terribly expensive, so if you have the disposable income at this moment, maybe it's a good time to look at falling upon some of these things, so that at the end of it, you are ready to take advantage of what this new world order is going to bring you, as it relates to those of you who are wondering what to do about church and religious gatherings. I would encourage us to use the facilities at our disposal. Social media today gives us access like never before. So reach out to those folks, especially those that you were encouraging before to come to church. Reach out to them. Let them know that you aren't just interested in them making up a number in church, but that you are really interested in them. And so persons are looking for others who care at this point in time. And maybe at the end of this, they too will be joining you at church. And I mentioned about staying in shape, getting into the gym. So what did I do this morning? I got up this morning and I'm normally a very early riser. But then I realized, okay, you have time on your hands. I went and mowed my lawn. I cut the grass. I know it may have upset a few people because I started kind of early, but my lawn is now cut. And here am I sharing with you some of these thoughts. So let's focus on the things that we can do. Don't worry about what you cannot do, because you just said it, you cannot do it. So let's worry about what we can do. Let's focus on these things. Let's make the most of what we have control over. And so I wish you good health and ask that you continue to be safe. Practice good hand hygiene. Remember, wash your hands often. Uh, Stay away from large crowds. And keep your social distance. And we'll see each other again next Monday. So have a great week and a safe week. This is David Yates for Living Successfully Inc.